of being a hub. I hope I said the hub right. Good morning. How are you guys doing? This is Resilient Queen, and she's coming to you live from her living room. Hey. Good morning, guys. Good morning. Good morning. How are you guys? I'm super excited. Good morning, good morning. How are you guys doing? Okay, for those who are coming to my channel that is very new to my channel, and to all the VIPs that are very new to my channel, they just discovering Resilient Queen. They just realizing that there's a crazy queen somewhere on the internet. They just realize there's a fun queen on the internet. They just realize there's a skilled queen on the internet. Not in everything. I'm not skilling everything, but whatever. Here I'm skilling, I'm claiming it. Hey, in the mighty name of Jesus. Yes. Good morning. Good morning to one and all. How are you guys doing? So this morning we're gonna talk about 90 days of being a hub. I wonder what that means. 90 days of being a hub. Yes, 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 yes. So hope you guys are doing fantastic this morning because I got up, and even though I took my son late to school this morning because everybody is like they're not lingering, but we made it, and that's the good part. We made it. We made it there safe and sound and make it back home. And I just want to come on here today and we want to have a little chit chat about 90 days of being a hub and what does that mean to me. Alright, so when I'm sharing 90 days of being a hub, we're just gonna randomly talk opinionated ideas, and remember these things, if they're not applied to your life, you don't have to collect them. You know what I mean? You only collect things that applies to your life. You don't collect things that don't apply to your life. It's like don't hold the things if it's not necessary to your life. If it's not gonna uplift your life, you don't need to hold it, alright? So we talk about 90 days of being a hub. I want to say over the years, I think my lip is so dry. I need something on my lip. I need to find me a lip gloss. Let me go get me a lip gloss. Let me get me a lip gloss this morning. I'll be right back. Get me a lip gloss. Let me get me a lip gloss. Give me a second. Let me get me something. Hold on, let me get me a lip gloss. You see all the money in the world. Okay, let me get me a lip gloss. You doing good, my son? Yep. Okay, make sure you're writing. I'm just be there. There's my lip gloss. Oh, see here. I got my lip gloss. 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 I'm coming. Miguel, good morning. Say good morning. How was your night? My night was good. Good morning. How are you? Good morning. My night was good. Thank you. Thank you for asking. I had a really good night. I couldn't complain. When you say, Lord, help me not to complain, it's a good morning. But such is like, we say, I'm coming to you guys. I'm coming. But they say, Harry, I am coming. I'm coming. I'm so stuffy. I'm coming. I'm coming, guys. 90 days of being a hub. Your girl is coming. You say I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm coming. Give me a second. Give me a second. Your girl is coming. It's all about giving her a second. Okay. Say, give me a second. Okay. Let me get my lip gloss. And come on. Okay. Let me turn this light off. Alright, so everybody get up, everybody get ready, everybody eat already. I haven't eaten yet either. I'll take me some smoothie out because we're gonna do some more smoothie today and everything. So good morning. Oh. So Miguel, good morning. Rabago, good morning. How was your night? It was beautiful. It was beautiful. Let me put a little, this Dollar Tree, little cute little lip gloss here.
You know how the Gen Zers they watch TV and they watch their phone at the same time.
Oh,
Okay.
Okay, and he at about
Do Gen Zers do that? Because I watch you do
about
that.
an hour into the game, he goes,
this not the best one for my lip.
"What happened?" And he goes,
Red make my lip pop more, but whatever.
on the couch. He goes, now it's
I didn't realize I had just grabbed it.
to decipher.
What that
So
means?
yes, guys. So today we want to talk about
He knows the score.
90 days of being a hub. And probably some probably may be wondering what being a hub is. I'm not looking up the meaning. You can look it up for yourself. But I'm just talking like opinionated. That's what come to the mind yesterday, and that's what I typed out. I'm like, what I want my 90 day, because we're still on that 90-day challenge. So big shout out to Lashana Success for opening up her doors with her 90-day challenge. And it's one of the most beautiful things I've ever done, because it step into my comfort zone. Help me to step out of my comfort zone, not in my comfort zone. So anyway, before I start, I want to say good morning to the likers, the sharers, the commenters, the well wishers, the top fans, the moderators, the subscribers, the new members, the new people who are gonna come in, the new subscribers, wherever walks of life you're gonna come in from. And I want to say good morning to one and all the VIPs. Yeah, you. Good morning to you all. Anyway, so I was looking and I just did a membership live video as well for those of who are in my membership, which I only got one member right now, but you know the doors are open for anybody want to join Resilient Queen membership. The doors is open and we have 3 levels. So if you want to join my membership, you guys are free to do so. All right. But until then, no pressure. No pressure. Anybody out there want to be a part of my membership and you want to just continue to watch me until you say, okay, I will decide what to do, then fine. That's understandable, okay? No pressure. All right, so we talk about 90 days of being a hub. I don't know a lot of us being a hub for many things in life and probably didn't even think of it like that. When I'm talking, we're just talking opinionated, okay? So we said 90 days of being a hub. How many times in your life you've been there for people? You've been there for your sisters, you've been there for your brothers, you've been there for your aunt, your uncle, wherever. It's like we call it a hub. It's like a safe place where people could go to, people could come to you, they could find a place to rest their head, lay their head, relax, and everything. So you've been a hub for somebody because you offer them an opportunity to help themselves, to elevate themselves in different ways of life, to reduce their stress level. Like somebody going through something and all they need is just someone safe to be around. And you provided that service. You might never think that you were on hub. It's like you open your door to someone. You know them. You open the door to them. And sometimes people open their doors to people all the time that they don't even know from any walks or anything. They know these people through a friend, through a family member, through church, through whatever. Terry will say, you and family blessed day. Yeah, man, bless up yourself, man. A big shout out to the top fans this morning. You know what I mean? So we've been a hub for people over the years. If you know, you know what I mean. When we say being a hub. And one other thing I look at is say when we become a hub for someone or anybody or multiple people and you see them growing and strengthening and ready to blossom and branch off on their own, it makes you feel good. It makes you feel proud. It makes you feel like, yes, you didn't start them anywhere. They start themselves. But there were times when these people were amongst you or around you and they were looking for a safe place to either listen, to learn something, to gather knowledge, to gain an idea. And if we should tie it into YouTube, like being around you on your YouTube platform when they were just feeling like, oh, I want to go this, I want to go live, or I want to start my first video, or I want to do my first, but I'm scared, and I'm that. But they came around, or they come across your channel or your platform, and you were able to give them some advice. You were able to educate them on some stuff. You were able to share what you have done to go live. You have encouraged these people to say, hey, listen, once you get 50 or more people, not member people, you can start going live. And that 50 people you're going to get don't include your subscription. So even when you see you have 50 people and you still can't get go live, it's because one of you are included in that 50, and you'll have to get somebody else to create that 50 so you can go live. All right? Because your membership, your subscription don't count towards going live, right? So when you see you becoming, you say go lion, yes man, go lion, LETE. Good morning, good morning. So several times I've seen we all become an hub at some point in our journey, wherever, whether work, home, school. Yeah, man, respect, man. Whether home, work, school, the communities. Communities are broad. So even though you look at the word community, it is a very broad topic. All right. So don't just narrow down community just being, oh, you're not in a community. Everyday communities are formed. Some of us just not knowledgeable outside of anything, and people become hubs for others every day. Even people who are offering mentorship to young people, to the elderly, to get them back in fitness and get them back to build their muscles so that, live long, lifelong learning. That's why we have lifelong learning. We're always learning constantly, as long as our brain is able and we are able. So we're being a hub for somebody. Many people right now are being a hub for, in real life, are being a hub for people who like orphanage, children who are orphanage. They've been a hub for these children because their parents are no longer around to take care of them. They're not there. So somebody had to step up, whether it is a non-profit organization, whether it's a church, providing their open doors for these children or for these families that are coming in. We all been a hub for somebody, right? Even as an adult now, when we were a kid, somebody being a help to help our parents to see through so they can get through the next level, whether to babysit us so our parents can go to work and all these things. So when we look at the YouTube platform right now, we all are hub for somebody, because when we all started our YouTube channel, we realize that not it's not only there to make money. It's not only there to say you can make money, but you probably were watching some of your favorite YouTubers, whether it was dancing, whether it was financing, learning how to budget, learning, getting tips and how to do this, how to do that. Maybe open it up for children to watch in Grace's Corner and all these different areas or so forth. Somebody being a hub for us. I will say, oh, nobody being a hub for us. We all have somebody being a hub for us, where they provided a service. We've probably randomly find them, or they in our community feed. We check them out and everything, and then we see what they're offering. And sometimes we do subscribe, and sometimes we just watch, like, comment, and just go on. And as the time progresses, sometimes people gradually end up subscribe to you, or sometimes they unsubscribe to you because you no longer offer what they are looking for, and that's understandable. But before, you were a hub to these people, and when you say hub, you give them advice, you give them tips, you give them to open their doors. It's like you said, if you don't clock in, you can't say nobody clock in for you because you didn't clock in. If you don't show up, you can't say nobody didn't show up for you. You know what I mean? So it's on a hub where people can come and say, hey, I want to do this and I want to do that, but I'm scared. And you can encourage them. All you got to do, trust me, once you go live one time, you won't have to worry. You will find your tribe, you will find your people, you will find your community, and you will also learn things about you that you thought was hidden, because you were in fear of wondering how people would have take you when you turn that camera on. But you can just sit down and wonder how people would have take into you, whether take a liking into you or not. You just have to get out there. As long as you have 50 or more subscribers, you just have to get out there, take that leap of faith, and do what you have to do. You know, when I started my YouTube journey, I did not show my face for the second of it or the last of it. I did not. All I did was do something that I was doing and show people what I was doing. And those videos were so dark. I remember YouTube was saying people can't see those videos. You know, they were so dark, but I was just trying to open my door and learn. And I go to different various channels, even up till this day, to learn from these people, you know? And they share that you just gotta be yourself and be everything. So we are a hub for everything because people do come sometimes and they say, they ask you for advice. Sometimes they don't because they know you're already going to talk about these things or you're going to have some word of encouragement. You're going to teach. You're going to uplift somebody. You're going to share what you know and all these things. It's like this morning before I head out the house, I see where the YouTube CEO was on GMA this morning, not GMA this morning, and he was saying that they're having some new features that they're rolling out now to help content creators. So they're being a hub in so many ways for all of us because they know that not everybody is technologically inclined like that. They know that not everybody on their platform have that capacity to just go boom, boom, boom. Everything is good. So they roll out so many features that is easily accessible for those who want to be a part of those features. You know, they still have their guidelines, they still have their rules that we all have to follow. But they're creating hubs and hubs and hubs for different, there is like catering for everybody. And that's why I personally believe that when you see they roll out your shorts, your videos, and your live, they roll those the features out for a reason. Because yes, everybody have their reaction on different things. But if you should look at it, is like we have to learn to cater for everyone's needs, especially in this day and age where we have people who just want to listen to you for a very short time. They don't want to listen to you for a long period of time. So that's where the shorts come in. It's quick, it's fast. In less than 30 seconds sometimes. It could be 15 minutes. 15 seconds, not minutes. You understand? So you create the shorts for those people that don't have no time for the lecturing. They don't have no time for you just sitting there and just doing, so that they roll a shout out. So you could cater for the needs of the people whose listening span is very short. Then you have the videos that if they're good and everything, those videos also cater for just the people who have a short listening span, but also for the people who don't have no time for the live to be in your live and everything. They can go watch your videos, you know what I mean? And sometimes the videos can be very entertaining because you sometimes we spend more time to put the work in. As you see, a lot of videos are formed, people tend to put more interest in it. When you're live, there's not much interest you have to worry about than to turn on the camera, look presentable, or if you just want to show up just the way you are, or anything. You know what I mean? Unless you have some props or something shaking, jiggling or whatever, something. But you see with the live, it's kind of just different. You just have to turn your live on and you just have to just get the ball rolling. But when you look at hub, we are a hub for so many people. We're a hub for so many doors that is going to be opening to our channel, to our platform that are listening to us. Some people just want a breath of fresh air. And they say, I don't want to go to the movie today, but you know what? Let me go check Resilient Queen out. You know what? Let me go check this person out because they always have something hilarious or whatever you're looking for within that moment. And I like to say within that moment because sometimes you're looking for something within that moment doesn't mean you're looking for that thing all the time in that moment. That's why we have 7 days of the week. So maybe today you're looking for something for today. Doesn't mean tomorrow you're looking for that same particular thing. You could be moving on to looking for something else. And if all these people that are watching our platform should tell us that, hey, today I enjoy your content, but tomorrow you might not enjoy it because there's nothing in there offering anything of substance to you tomorrow. Not to say you have anything against the content creator or anything, but it's just that tomorrow you're not feeling that, because also it depends on the mood we are in. You know what I mean? So we want to go to different place to find what we are looking for. And that's why I love when I see that people come. Because for months and for however long I'm on YouTube, I tell people 365 days in the year. You are welcome. You can go, you can come. You guys are welcome. Just come with manners, respect, and everything up and running. You understand? Because I could not, let's see, how should I put this now? I don't want people to feel like they're obligated that every time I hop, you must hop, because I know people have things to do. But that's why the door is opened. Go, come, do what you gotta do. And when the time is right for you to say, all right, I have enough time to spare, then you can always spare time and go wherever you want to go, because the hub is there. Just like YouTube create that hub for us, so everybody that have content, it doesn't matter the kind of content you have, whether you're an artist, whether you're a musician, whether you're a food vlogger, whether you are an influencer, whether you're a motivator, you're an encourager, you're a teacher, you're an inspiration, whatever you are, even drama, even if you're dramatic, it's a hub for everybody that is here. And today you might in the moment to listen to some drama, and you know where to go to find drama. You go to the what they call it, what they call those channels, ooh, reactors channel. So you would go to the reactor channel if you say, you know what, I had a bad day at work and I just need to just laugh this off or find something that can make me take my mind off my day. Then you have some good reactors. They know how to react on people. So whether it is true or whether it is opinionated or just straight facts, because they're out here trying to make their coins too. You understand? So even though we will look at them and say, oh, they're dragging this person down, they're taking this person down, they know that they have to be out here to make their coins too. And in order for them to make their coins, sometimes they know if they come and be like everybody else, they might not get no views, they might not get no watch time, they might, you know what I mean? So they have to come out of their comfort zone and say, I'm going to do this because I have the ability to trash talk a man. Doesn't mean they really will literally want to trash talk him, but they probably just do it for the entertainment purpose. Most people do these things for entertainment purpose. And it's us now as human beings have to understand, say, hey, you're the hot topic. So why? I want to be in the hot topic too. I want a piece of the hot topic. So everybody gonna jump on the hot topic, and as you can clearly see what is happening in the media now, a lot of people, that one person that you will see somebody, Jerry Fisher said petty. Yes, those kind of petty behavior. But the people are realizing that they can make money off petty behaviors. They're realizing that trash talking somebody, they can make money off it. It just depends on how they trash talk people, because some people do lose their reactor channel for the way they do people, especially if it's something that is factual and can be detrimental to somebody. You know what I mean? But it's also entertainment purpose. Because look, when you look at a comedian, have you ever seen a comedian trash talk somebody? A comedian say, I remember when somebody come to my house and tell me I can't do that. But look at me now. And he trash talking somebody, a comedian. Of course he trash talk somebody, but because they turn it into comedy, you don't realize. But what you think? They trash talk somebody. Think of it. Somebody tell them, hey, your head look like this, or somebody trash talk them. Now they have the upper hand of that person, because guess what? They realize that they got a talent, that they could trash talk that person worse, or we say roast. They could roast that person worse than how that person was roasting them. You're little bit and somebody say, oh, look at your head, look at your head. Now they have a place that they can go and do everything. So this platform that we're on, it's a huge hub to cater for everybody. Everybody. And one of the other thing I noticed as well that I am so proud of is everybody that come through my channel before, like come in, say hi, I was here for a while, for a period or so. I've seen them growing, and they're growing in their own way. And I am so proud of every single one of them that take that step, take that leap to go out there and branch off and be themselves and find their own people which is their own communities, and they're doing amazing. And that's the beauty, because when you have people, even us, when we have people around us all the time, sometimes you do need your space, right? So when people out here now, you see they're doing good, it's not feel like they're obligated to say, oh, Resilient Queen is here and I gotta support it. No, find your people and go out there when you can. You can always come back home and say, hey girl, how are you, I'm here. Sorry. You know what I mean? But don't feel like because, oh, I was here and I was listening to Resilient Queen, and if I walked away and start doing my thing, Resilient Queen is gonna be mad. No, I'm not being mad. I am proud, because the mere fact that you guys started doing your own thing, and when I mean started doing your own thing, you were doing your own thing. That's how I met you guys. But no, the mere fact to say you stop the icing on the cake, a lot of people now start going live, you know. They get that fear out, just turn the camera on and just start rolling, start talking and everything. And I've seen so many people that come through here that never used to go live start going live. And when I tell you, these people are in their comfort zone right now, these people are in their element, these people mastering their craft, doing exceptionally well. I am proud of these people, because a part of life is when you have people around you and you see they're ready to branch off. I want to mean branch off. They were there supporting you day in, day out. But you see they want to go branch off and try something. Like they never used to go like maybe doing videos that are doing short. But good morning up movement, what go on, man. Bless up yourself, one family. You know, but you see they start to branch off and do their thing. We must be proud of these people, because the only way we come across to know these people is through YouTube. YouTube, so he mention them to us, we check them out, or we go into other people in channel, we see them, we sub to them, and they sub to us. Sometimes they don't, sometimes, you know, but that's okay, you know, it's understandable. But they hear and they branching off and doing their thing. Bless up yourself up movement. We realize that okay, it's not as hard as I was thinking, because sometimes people, the nerves. Yes, man, one family. The nerves sometimes is nerves wracking. You know, going live is like going for an interview, you know. If you look at it that way. You know, there's many ways to look at going live. Going live is like going for an interview. Your first interview, the first time you're going live. Do you know how nerve wracking that is? But the beautiful part of YouTube right now that create a safe hub for you, a safe hub for all of us, is that they have a feature where you could just turn the camera off just like this, and you could be right in the background and you could be right there talking, and you don't have to worry until you feel comfortable to show your face. And I can tell you, once you show your face, you will never go back. When you do go back, it must be a live, like when I created that live and I say it's a blackout live, but I was in the background reminiscing on my old days. Yes, man, one family said, true, man. Yes, man. So be proud of everybody that walked in your journey, walked in your path, and you help uplift them, you help encourage them, you teach them how to go out there and fetch for themselves. Be proud of them, even if you don't see them back in maybe a month, a week, a days, or whatever. They are there. But remember now, the same way you gotta do your thing. Yes, you brave, my friend. Yes, man. Thank you, Up Movement TV. The same way we gotta do our thing, they gotta do their thing, because what we are out here for as well, everybody's out here for the same thing. Trying to hustle, trying to put food on their table. A lot of us are single parents as well, like myself, and some of us are not single, but same time life could still be difficult. It doesn't matter whether you're single, you're mingling, or whatever it is. Life can also be difficult for everyone in different areas of life. But when you turn that camera on, oh yes, we know it. It feel like you're on an interview, and it's like, is this surreal? What am I at this point? You probably have nerve shock, but I can tell you, YouTube are rolling out a lot of things that we can get to ease the burden of feeling so overworked, and just work your way in. So you come on, you turn the camera off for you first if you don't want nobody to see who you are yet, because you're not that confident yet. But make sure you're in the background talking. Talk in the background so people can hear your beautiful voice. because a lot of people are having some beautiful voice that people are mesmerized by and want to sit and listen to you all day talk, even if they don't understand exactly what you are saying or what we are saying, but just the voice behind that dark screen is going to make people want to tune in and want to listen to you. And I can tell you, you go out there, you ask your people what bring you to my channel, they will tell you. Sometimes it's your voice, sometimes it's your gimmicks, sometimes it's your cooking, sometimes it's your cleaning, whatever you're doing. I remember we like to say the moment, whatever you were doing within that moment when people find your channel is what attract them to your channel. Doesn't mean that in the end they can feel unattractive to your channel. It's just like relationships. Sometimes you can feel unattractive to the person you were just few months ago attractive to, because it's like what you were just wow, and people could be in a dark part in their life at that moment and needed to hear some upliftment, to hear some encouragement, to hear some words of advice. They say word of wisdom, let it be. They just wanted that safe hub, and you were the safe hub. So I will encourage everybody, when anyone graduate from your hub, be proud of them, because you just never know. We all sometimes go up and we all sometimes go down in life, but those same people that you see branch off and no longer within your community, are no longer within your circle, are no longer within your surrounding, are no longer within your perimeter, but still proud of them. Let them know you are proud of them, because it's not easy out here. It's not easy. But when you appreciate the people that came, past, current, and present, it make you more beautifuler. It make you feel more. You got. You, a matter of fact, if you're not proud of you, you can't proud of others. And that's a known fact. You gotta be proud of you, proud of your journey, proud of where you are in life. This morning I want to feature this young lady um on my channel, but I told her, I was asking her this morning, when do she arrive, and she was giving me her time. I won't give you her time. She was giving me her time from when she arrived. I saw this young lady, and it just tear me up inside, because I've been there. Even last year, I was having that same struggle. You understand? I saw her, but the only difference is, if you think mothers are not skills, you'll be surprised. Wait till I feature her. You'll be surprised to see how skilled mothers are. We'll go the extreme mile to make sure our little children get from point A to point B. All right. When I saw that mother this morning, she was already parked up and everything, and I said, "Wow, the winter is coming, and I know these winter can be dread." And I said, I would feature you on my platform and see if somebody could help you out, because I see she's trying. Yeah, and Auntie was saying she's trying. Let's not even use the word trying. She's doing what she needs to do. And I would love to feature her. And if anybody out here would willing to help her, be a hub for her, that would be great. If I get back, if I can go there early tomorrow, I should be able to see her coming in. Because I told her I would want to capture her in the way in which she carry her children to school. Guys, it is fascinating and it is amazing. I told her this morning, I said, girl, I've been in your shoes several times, and I was explaining to her even last year. And for anybody who know, I was walking, somebody being a hug for me and gave me a bicycle. And even though that bicycle lasts only for a few same days, and keep puncturing and everything, and I keep going back to walking, but it was somebody create that hub for me, so I was able every now and then to ride and take my children to school. You understand? But just to see somebody else doing it, triple trending P, say hello, hello, triple trend, triple P trending, hello, good morning. But just to see another female brave to take her child to school the way she is. When I feature her, I want you all, if you can help, be a hub for her. Because what this platform, I told you guys on day one, I want to create with this platform is to Open the eyes around the world so other people can see how other people are struggling, but see how they are going. You understand? And be a vessel, be a hub for somebody. Sometimes, yes, we tell our life that, hey, we work hard, we do this, we do that, but we never know when we're going in a deep situation. But because you create that hub for somebody, somebody will create a hub for you. Has anybody ever? Oh, no, 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 no. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Hold on. Hold on, the family.
The wound that I could make it so he is now walking around doing stuff, doing things.
Oh, healed now.
Yeah, sorry about that, family. You understand? So we want to be able to use this platform and to help other people. I've seen, because I've been in shoes. I've been in so many shoes that I know I can relate to this lady. And I remember I told her this one, and she said, you know what? You just give me a little bit more hope. You just give me a little bit more confidence, because I told her, I've been in your shoes, lady. I said, the only difference between me and you, you're using a different way of getting around. But I would love for somebody to help her, to get her give her that hub, be a hub for her, so she and her children can be safe. And when that time come, hopefully, I don't know if it can be tomorrow or anything, but when that time come, I will do the video. I'll probably just do a video because I wouldn't want to go live for the location. So I would probably do a live. Good morning, Charmaine Bowl, everybody. Good morning. I will just do a video and record her telling her story and stuff, at a safe place, so that her location can be outside of that, instead of going live directly live, because when you're live, people can trail you, depending. And we gotta make sure we protect anybody that we're gonna be featuring. You understand? And I would love for somebody to be a hub for her. But I'm just telling you, because we all are a hub for somebody. Sometimes people going through something and people reach out to you, and just your advice, just your encouragement, just your word of wisdom. When they say let it be, it will be. And when we see mothers out here, no mother should have to struggle, but we totally understand that's life. Sometimes it's a part we choose and everything, and we don't want to bash nobody, because we never know when life gonna take a turn for either the worst or for the good. And you see life take turns all the time. Sometimes you could be going about your day, and it's a quick turning point, real quick, and that's it. You understand? So we want to learn to be a hub for other people, look out for others, so that, because you never know, these people have children. These children grow up and remember that, hey, somebody was being a hub for my mom. Somebody was being a vessel for my mom. And these children grow up and come and do the same thing for others. Because even the people who can become a hub for somebody. Sometimes you do go down in life the older you get and things become hard. But if somebody see your story and hear your story, those same persons who you were a vessel to or a hub to, now willing to open their door because they remember you. They remember the little things you did for them. Years ago, not really say years ago, but years ago, I was here. And I remember this man came in the height of the winter at the restaurant I was working at, and he came there and he said, "Ma'am, I just get off the bus. I haven't eaten anything. I'm hungry." And he said, "Can you provide me just with a cup of tea?" He said, "I saw you, you're not mean." Because some people can be mean and run you away and say, "Go away," and whatever. This man get off the bus. It was in the height of the winter. It's so cold outside. And he said, "Please, man, I'm asking you, can you help me with a cup of tea?" And I go ahead. I don't hesitate when it comes to food. Because you see, food is the staff of life, and nobody should ever reject food. And that, unless you need that food money to do something else. But when we offering you food, you better take that food. Because if you say you're hungry, or someone is willing to offer the help for you. Because we're at a restaurant. And I went and I said, "What do you want?" And he told me, say, "Want, I think coffee at the time or a tea." I don't remember which one was it. And I provided the tea and also provided him with something hot to eat. And then couple years down, me and my immediate family at the time was walking. No, we stopped at a gas station to get some gas. And who approached us, I think a year later? Who approached us at the gas station and said, "Hey, young lady, I remember you." And me and my immediate family was there, and he was looking at me like, "Who is that man?" And I started telling him the story, and he said, "Oh, that's cool." And I remember he was walking with something in his hand, and he gave it to us. And I said, "No, I don't want." He said, "Take it." He said, "Young lady, I remember what you had done for me, and I will always cherish that." So it just goes to show that your blessing will come from different place, different angles in life. Don't look for the person you bless to bless you back. Let them go out there and bless somebody else. That's how what you did to that person. That's how much blessing you're gonna get. Eh? That's how much blessing you will receive. So be a hub for somebody. Be a vessel for somebody. We have a lot of non-profit out here that being a hub for millions of people, thousands of people, day in, day out. We also can be a hub for somebody. Eh? We also can be a vessel. And when they leave your vessel or they leave your hub and ready to soar to the new height, let them soar. Don't look at them and trash talk them. Don't say, "Oh, they used to be here no longer." No. Let these people go. It's like a bird. You ever see a bird hurt and he come to us for help? We open a little coop for them or whatever it is for them to get warm, maybe provide a little blanket for that bird and fix that bird up and everything. But when it's time, you have to let that bird go, because that bird need to go fetch for himself. That bird need to go figure out how to fly again. That bird need to know how to do a lot of stuff. So when people come around us, I want all of you to know that people come, people go. It's just like even when we look through the schools. The school is a hub for many of us. Many of us who stays in school. The school is a hub for thousands of us. Millions of people, of all of us that you see are successful or ambitious or educated or knowledgeable. We've been through the hub to get a good education. We all been there. And now it's a hub for our children. You see that? But we grow up now, we out the system, but our kids are in the system. If you have children, and if you don't have children, you could have grandchildren, not grandchildren, you could have adopted children that are going to be a hub in those schools, whether they go to your alma mater or whichever school they go to. You understand? The school is a hub for those children to provide an education, to provide a service for those children, to not only make them safe, but to also give them knowledge and understanding so they can go out and do what? Branch out on their own. And now they can become what? What they call it? The chief. They can become something in the Senate. They can become the top executive. They can become home owners. They can become store owners. They can become whatever they want to be. And we all get our fair share for being of a hub. And a lot of us, when we tell stories, people tell stories all the time. Even celebrities tell stories. They remember the days when their parents didn't have nothing. Their parents use the curtains to make dress for them, use the curtain to make pants for them. Yeah, do all kind of stuff, clean people floor, mud people floor. It's still happening today. It's still a hope for a lot of us. Even people who have to work a 9 to 5 every day. You know who are they hub? They safe hub? Their nannies, their babysitters, their daycares, and their schools. And maybe their aunt, their grandma, their papa, whosoever is home at that time. That's a vessel for them, because guess what? That person take the stress off you to worry about, how am I gonna get here when I have kids and I don't know how to, nobody to keep them or anything. But when you have people that are willing to be a hub for you, it's amazing. And that's why we have to say, when people branch off and soar into new heights, let them go. Collect more people to teach them, to train them, to educate them so they can evolve as well and go soar to new heights. And then more people come in and more people come in and they can learn something as well to go out there and soar to new heights. So be a vessel, be a hub for somebody. Yeah? It could be even your own children. You can be a hub for, teach them, educate them so they can go out there and be a vessel out there to someone. I know, not knowing, but I've seen him come on the TV, and he said when he was growing up, his mom was a single mom, And it was very hard for his mom. He said they go to the pantries, they go to this, and he's a senator now. So through these hubs, through these people who are providing a service to cater for others, they provide a service for that single mom and her son. And that son was able to utilize all the resources that was there and now become a senator later. Because remind you, we're not growing to grow down. We're growing to grow up and go out. Whether we like it or not, whether we want to look at it like that, that's a harsh reality. We are growing up to go out. We're not growing up to grow down. We are growing up to go out. And before we go out of this world, most time we grow up to grow out like a baby, just the way we came. Needed somebody to take care of us. Needed somebody to change whatever they need to change. Needed somebody to hold our hand again. Just like when we were a baby. And we came into this world like sunshines, smiling, some of us screaming, yelling, and hungry, want the breast, want the this, want the bottle, whatever, want mommy to just be close to me. Or some kids love their dad, so they hear their dad voice, they close their lip and be quiet. You know what I mean? But same way we're growing up to grow out, and sometimes we go back to baby stage where we need people to feed us, we need people to take care of us, we need people to be that vessel for us, we need people to be a help for us, and that's where caregivers come in. So that's why when we care for others, we never know where the blessing will be coming from. But because you create your pathway in a way that if should be anything, your vessel is already out there. Your pathway is already there. It's like you see people who are investing and saving for retirement or so. They're creating a pathway, and they're not just creating it for themselves. They're creating a hub to leave, like a legacy to leave behind for the people that's going to benefit. Some people don't have children, so they will leave that legacy to go to non-profit organization to help feed the homeless, the children who are orphanage or the less fortune or so forth. And that's life. So many of us been a hub all these years for many a people, but we never think of it. You say, "Amen, my sister." Thank you so much, Charmaine. You know, many of us never think that we're a hub. How many times somebody call you and say, "Hey, I'm about to be evicted outside. Can you spare me a few dollars?" How many of you give those people a few dollars? They may be on your last nerves, but you realize that hey, these people have children. You can't allow that because you know what you've been through. You see your parents raise you just like that, where she could have been outside or he could have been outside, because you have single fathers too. And I tell you, everybody who are single are not single because somebody dumped them. They're single because life and death is in everything, and we can't get rid of that. You understand? So when you look at single life, it depends on what we're looking at. So don't just look at single person and say, "Oh, you single and I got a husband or whatever." Crap, cut the crap. You can't judge single life like that, because some people are single because of natural disaster, unexpected events, and some people are single because of the choices we make and so forth. So when you even look at single life, can't look at it as a whole. You gotta dissect it because it depends on what part of single life you're looking at. There's so many layers to single life. So when people say, "Oh, you single, you don't got a husband, you don't got a wife," it's not that. They could have a husband before, husband deceased. You could have a wife before, the wife deceased, God forbid. You know, I mean, anything, life events that can make turn your life around can cause you to be single. So sometimes you could be saying, "Oh, this, oh, that." Look at that nice, young, vibrant, energetic lady with that celebrity, talented man we watch, Bruce Willis. Look at Bruce Willis wife, so young. They got two young toddlers in their home, and it's not. You see, money don't save nothing, and that's one thing we gotta realize. He helped contribute to make you extend your lifelong, but he don't save nothing, right? This man was in all movies on top of your screen doing a lot of stuff, but see what his life expected his turnaround is. Now his wife have to put him into somewhere where he can get the care he needs 100%. That's tough. And even though she's not single, as in single, but she basically single enough to manage everything on her own now. But the good part of it is that she have the hub. They all have the hub together. So the stress that some of us will go through when we become single mothers or single fathers is not that stress for her. She will feel emotionally drained at times because she's looking and say, well, my husband have to be here and me and my kids have to be here. So that part of her will come at times. But financially, I don't think that part of her will feel as drained as us who don't financially stable like that. You understand? So when we're looking at people, oh, this person single, oh, this, you gotta appreciate what you got because you never know when anything gonna take a turn around for you. That lady had a future with her husband. They had it all together. And that turning point, and a lot of people who have their life ripped away, like a part of their partner ripped away from them, no longer here. They can tell you that was their turning point. To be grateful for what you got, to appreciate what you got, to be thankful for what you got. Because when the turning point comes, that hub that you have is no longer there. Now you have to start to seek different ways for a hub, like seek people to be there for you when you need them. And that's where different hubs are gonna come in. That's where therapy come in. That's where you're gonna seek resources out there. That's where you're gonna seek help because it can make you mentally, emotionally, psychologically, it can make you drain in different ways, depending on what was what, because of unexpected events and the turn. So that's why we say be a hub, be a vessel for when we see others out here. And if I can get to feature that young lady tomorrow, I will. If not, we'll do it as soon as I can. But I will record it and put it into a video so that she can tell her story. And if anybody wish to be a hub for her, could be that hub before the winter come. That would be greatly appreciated because when we've been through stuff, we know. If I was stable in a certain areas, I wouldn't even have to worry. I would just go ahead and bless her in the way she need to be blessed. I could have blessed her that way, but I am not in that position. So I will call on anyone that can help her. She's doing what she needs to do currently, and that's good. But just to help her to get a transportation so she can move from point A to point B much better, and she and her kids can be safe commuting. Understand? I know the dealership I got my car that they blessed me with, even though I gotta pay for it. We can go there and probably get her something or so. You never know. Let's see when you can get to her and see who willing to be a vessel for her or help to her. And don't hard your ears because you never know. Blessing comes when you give. You know what I mean? A word of encouragement, a word of advice, something. You know what I mean? Because everybody look and think that, oh Lord. But just be a vessel for that young lady there. She's doing what she needs to do right now. And that's good. I tell her this morning, I say, lady, I was in your shoes. And she said, thank you for that. Because that give me some more hope to keep going. So be a vessel out here in these streets for somebody. Don't just sit there and judge people because you don't know people's story. Don't sit there and just judge them. We don't know anybody's story either. Even the persons who are going to help people in this world, we don't know their story either. Likewise, you know what I mean? Flip it likewise. So we just want to learn to be a hub. And that's why I tell any day my platform can grow from point A to point B, this will be a hub for anybody. Sometimes you can be up there, have money, have everything, and sometimes life does come down on you. Because it's like sometimes you bite off more you can chew, and therefore it put you in a lot of bills. If you're able to help somebody pay off their one-time bill, you know what I mean, help somebody catch up on their bills, help somebody catch up on so many things that they wouldn't be able to catch up on. You know what I mean, help them figure out something. Because a part of life is not to be so judgmental and think that this world this world owe us anything. This world don't owe us nothing. But everything we're gonna be judgmental about not gonna help us either. Because that's gonna put us in a working position to stress ourselves out, to feel like we're not worthy anymore. We feel overwhelmed because we're too drained with what we're collecting. But being a vessel for someone, eh, will make the difference in your life going forward. We never know. And I want to encourage all content creators out here as well. Once you have people come, people go in your life. Don't be mad at them. Don't be worried about them. You think people not supporting you. And for me, when I see people shining, I don't want to take their glory from them. I want to let you know, hey, I'm here, but I want you to continue to do your thing. Because it's easy to shift your focus. Like when hey, mom is in the room, then you start talk about mom. Hey mom, how are you, mom? It's like shifting your focus. I want you to stay focused, and I want you guys to keep going. You know what I mean? So if I tell you, hey, I'm here, I'm sitting in the background, I'm in the VIP seat or something, I'm smiling from ear to ear. I remember I was saying the other day, I'm so proud of these people. When you see growth, you gotta proud of growth. Not because you feel like you're not growing. You can't sit and say because I'm not growing and these people are growing. No, be proud of them. Be proud of the people that comes around you. You see them growing, you see them doing their thing. Be proud of them. You were a hub for them. They find you for a reason. They stayed with you for however long. Now they said it's my time to go out there and to elevate and to soar to new heights. Let them soar and be proud of them. Let them know you are proud of them so they can continue to soar to new heights. You will soar. Your blessing will come. People will always come and find you. When you think the Lord is just out here blessing others and not blessing us, He bless everybody. But one thing we gotta learn, we gotta be able to be grateful for our journey. Our journey is important in how we're gonna transition to the next phase of life. Is to be grateful. We can't just be out here and just worried about, oh, this person not here with me no more. No, you were a help for that person. You encourage that person, and you tell that person, go soar to new heights, go for goal, go for excellent, go for this, go for that. Remember, we tell them all these things. So when they're going for all these things, we should not be mad. We should be right there telling you, I'm proud of you. Congratulations. Others gonna come in your seat, others gonna come in your class, others gonna come wherever you are, and you tell them the same thing and let they go. And the more people talk, word of mouth, people will tell you, hey, you see this person here, that's a good person. You see that person here, that's this person, that's da da da. You understand? So be a vessel for someone. Be a vessel for someone without complaining about the part they choose. Be a vessel. And it's 365 days in the year. Go soar to new heights. 365 days in the year. When you guys get the opportunity to stop by, you can always stop by and say, hey, Queen, hey, whosoever that you were in, that help encourage you to put yourself out there. Make people know who you are. You can always be coming back whenever time. Home is home. You understand? You can always go, you can always come. But the only thing they learn in life is that we never burn the bridges we cross. You never want to burn the bridges you cross. So sometimes it's best when you cross a bridge and you think that they no longer offer what you are looking for, is to just leave that bridge alone. Don't even complain about it, because sometimes you never know when you have to reverse. And reverse is a word. And it's being used all the time. Even when you're driving, sometimes you realize you're going the wrong direction. You have to turn around. Sometimes you have to reverse out to get out. Same way with life. So we have to bear things in mind. You don't burn bridges you cross, but you go out there and soar to new heights. And when we see our brothers and sisters out here soaring, be proud of them, because you never know. When we happy for ourselves, we happy for others. When we're not happy for ourselves, we can't happy for others. Okay? So go out there and soar to new heights. So that the more you soar to new heights, the more you will see blessing. And at this point, you don't have to worry because your blessing is flowing. Okay? Blessing is flowing. So you go and soar. And as we like to say, when we open our heart and mind to people around the world or to anywhere, you just never know. You know? You just never know. But keep soaring, family. Don't give up. The sky is the limit. And now you see they have space. So space gonna be the new limit. But we don't have to give up. Don't give up off your brothers, don't give up off your sisters. And as content creator, you don't see people coming around you no more. Don't feel bad. You told them to go out there, they can do it, they can soar to new heights, and so be grateful for them. Because you were a vessel for those people. When they needed a safe place to come and feel at home, you open your doors to them and you let them feel at home. Now they said, now they can't get too comfortable. They need to pick their baton up and they need to take it to the finish line too. So in order for these people that we're creating a hub for them to come and listen to us and hear us out and everything, we also have to give them the opportunity to take up the baton and go see what they can do with that baton. We can't just have them all up in our arms all the time, 365 days of the year. That would be a selfish act to them, and that would not be fair to these people. Go out there and soar. When you can come home, you come home. You know what I mean? When you can come and visit auntie, when you can come and visit uncle, when you can come and visit mama, papa, whichever, you visit. Go out and soar to new heights. Don't feel like you're obligated to check nobody out. You're not obligated to check anybody out. But the mere fact that you have that level in you of how to say you want to do things differently, do it the way you can to the best of your ability. Don't knock no one down. Don't tear no one down. Just be that hub. And when you guys go out there to soar, be a hub for somebody else. Because somebody might come and see what you're doing, love what you're doing, and say, hey, how do you do this? How did you do that? Be that hub for them. Shed light on what you do. If you didn't do anything extra, just let them know. Be real. Be honest. So they can go there and realize that, hey, you don't have to feel like you have to put on the whole coat when the coat is not necessary to be productive. You can be productive just the way you are. But you just don't want to show up every day looking, you know. So just be a vessel. The Lord work in mysterious ways all the time. But when you take, what they say, when you take a chance on someone, don't just take the chance to tear them down. Don't expect them to stay by you all the time. When you say you're an uplifter, you're an educator, you're an encourager, you're a motivator, and everything, let the people that surround you soar. When they come, be proud of them. Be very proud of these people. Not just to tell them, oh, I'm jealous, proud of you. No. Let them know, hey, I am proud of you guys. The works you guys are doing. Because they're putting in the work, not you, not me. They are putting in the work. They get up, you tell them clock in. If you don't clock in, you won't know who gonna show up for you. So they go out there and that's exactly what they do. They clocked in and they see people showing up for them. You go out there, you find your own people. But if you don't open your door, you know what? I did a membership live this morning and I was saying in my membership live this morning that we're not celebrities. And when I say celebrities get their door open. Right? But even their house door, they gotta open it themselves to get out there for somebody to open their car door, right? But we are not celebrities. So if we don't get up and clock in, nobody ain't gonna put no food on our table for us. It's like a man who create music, artist or so. He probably don't have to go to work today because that music, that song or that whatever he create is out there playing over and over, especially if it's a good music. If it's good lyrics and good this and everything, it's out there generating for him. So he probably can sit down and chill for today. But we can sit down and chill for today when we realize that our hub and what we stand for need to keep going so others can know what we're about. Others can find us. Others can know what stand are we on. What we want to do in life. So we're not celebrities. Nobody opened no door for us, so we have to open the door for ourselves. We gotta clock in. Somebody will say, well, I don't agree with that. I'm a celebrity. We can be celebrity in any way, but I'm saying when you look at a YouTube channel or a YouTube platform, if you don't turn the camera on, who gonna turn the camera on for you? That's what I'm talking. If you don't turn the camera on, who's gonna turn the camera on for you? Nobody. Because one, nobody lives at your house. You live at the house by yourself. Or whoever you live with. And sometimes they're not gonna touch your stuff because some people have rules at their house. No matter who they live with, don't touch my stuff. So you have to be that vessel, and in order for that vessel to keep filling up, you gotta open that vessel. You gotta create a way so water can seep into that vessel. You need to be a hub. You gotta create a way, and that is to get up, turn that camera on, and do what you gotta do. You know, keep talking, get that camera rolling. If you wanna start off with your good morning or whatever, get that camera rolling. People will find you. Kevin, Wagwan, bless up yourself. How you doing? You know what I mean? So people will find you. Don't out here think that somebody gonna turn on your camera for you. Nobody live at your house. Our location is secure. Once we secure it, not everybody secure their location. Some people secure it as much as they can. Go out there and open that door, and you will see. You will never be alone. Well, being a hub for somebody, we all been there. You have people where sometimes they see somebody on the street, why you don't have no clothes on? And they go buy clothes to people. You say, salute to all my. You know what I mean? So it just goes to show that, hey, Wood. You say, hey, beautiful lady, how are you? Hey, Wood, greetings, greetings. So go out there and be a vessel. Go out there and be a hub. And don't worry, oh, I'm not doing this, I'm not doing that. We need to cut that mentality out. I was listening to somebody yesterday video, and in the video they were saying that all the things we so acquire, the house, the car, the land, the money, the fame, and all this, nothing matter when we gotta go. We have to leave all of that behind us. And that's why we say go out there and create a hub for others. Create that vessel. Because you see, longevity don't come from you just being petty. Longevity don't come from you being selfish. Longevity come from you, the way you are humble, kind, loving, caring, empathic, sympathetic, everything showing. Just be you. Eat healthy. Work out if you can work out or whatever. Read your Bible. Pray every day. Don't just get up and say, oh, I'm not helping this person, I'm not this. Those mentality we have to cut out, because what we crave in life also can leave us. But when we be in a hub and a vessel for others in life, let them be. Don't knock them down. Not because you don't see them around you. Let them go out there. Because I promise, I think one of the things too, we're not letting people be. When they come around us and then you don't see them for months, weekdays, we start to trash talk these people. And when you start to trash talk people don't want to feel like they want to come around you no more. Because first thing they will say is, I thought this person was a good person. I thought this person was this, but then they show me who they are as soon as things start going on for me. Then you realize that they weren't really a vessel for you. Then you realize that these people weren't a hub. They were just a hub to see what they can hub from you. And that is to see you underneath their wings, not trying to fly. Sometimes people have to fly privately so they can get a peace, they can get what they want done. Not to say they're not in your corner, not to say that they're not present, not to say that they're not there. But people sometimes have to take a private flight to go where they want to go and to ease off the pressure. Sometimes people just don't want to talk either. Not everybody is a talker. And that's another thing we gotta realize. Sometimes people will be in your corner and they don't say nothing, but they're there all the time supporting you. One night I'm on here and somebody gifted somebody a membership. Gifted somebody a membership. That person is private flyer. I wouldn't even know who that person is. But whoever that person is, God bless his heart. His or her heart. So you have private people all the time flying around. And when we say flying around, they fly privately. They don't want to have nothing to do with the public. And it's not that they're in fear of the public or anything. Sometimes they just want to chill. They just want to lay back. Even in business, you have a lot of people. They will help support you in our business, but they are a silent person in the business. Nothing wrong with that. What we do is appreciate people privately and publicly. I remember months back, I tell people all the time, and people say, I go live, but nobody is there. I say, that's not true. You go out there, you start getting your role or your camera rolling and everything and talking, people will find you. But you just gotta keep going. You can't give up because you're waiting for the multitude. Can't give up. You gotta keep going and be the right vessel for someone. Don't be the vessel that helps somebody and then tear them down. That's not a vessel. I've been in America here and see working at a restaurant and young people used to come in there. And I think some of the young people that used to come in there lost their parents, so they were staying with their aunt. And they come and they call me, Auntie, can you spare us something to eat today? They come off the school bus and they come right in there. Hey, Auntie, can you get us something to eat today? You think I say no? No. Why would I say no? I keep that's food. And I witness now if I'm in need of food, I have a place that I can go and get food. So can you imagine if I was hard in my ears and hard to people? They come, hey auntie, I only have $5. Can you put the next dollar? Or so, not a problem. Sometimes for the end of the day, I make $2 tip, not much tip, but I used to end up put it back to contribute to if somebody short $1 or $2 or whatever. That tip was able to contribute to put on to make up somebody bill that they probably would have walked away and they hungry, need the food. They come back, they say, Auntie, one of the young lady calls say, Auntie, guess what? I get into nursing school. So she probably out there probably don't even remember who I am. Cause cause people do grow up so fast sometimes you can't even recognize them when they grow older. You know? Cause people do grow and your features change sometimes. Not everybody features change, but some people features do change. And she came back and she said, Auntie, I'm going to be a nurse. And I said, congratulations. And it was in the height of the pandemic. And then a young man come, I forgot what the young man is doing now. They were sisters and brothers. And then another young lady, she came and she told them, go end up be a nurse. Two of them. So it just goes to show that you don't know whose life you're going to transform every day. And don't expect them to sit there with you. Let them go soar to new heights. Time will come. Those people probably not remembering you also. You'll think they don't remember you. When they start to tell their stories in life, something will come up. You probably become a part of their story. not realizing that you would be a part of it because you just help them to help them. You're not helping them to look for nothing. You were the hub for them.
Roof over my kid's head.
And what you're doing is you're showing them that, hey, when you needed in blessings, we bless you. So if somebody out there need blessing, I'm positive those children gonna bless somebody. They will bless somebody because I remember when they were down and out, somebody blessed them. If ever with a hot meal, somebody blessed them. But we're not gonna stay any longer, family. But I want to say this was 90 days of being a hub. We all been a hub for somebody. All the grandpas, the grannies, the aunties, and the uncles who been a hub for so many of us sometimes to help us with a here, there, look at motivation, look at encouragement. The mothers, the fathers, the schools, the church, the non-profit organization, everybody being a hub at some point to help each and every one of us to elevate. Even YouTube has been a big hub for all of us. Now we're all on it hobbling for something, right? We want to make profit. We want to make our money. But make sure we be in a hub for others when the Lord bless us. Make sure we can bless somebody else. Not just be a hub to hub everything, but also be a hub to spread your blessing. Spread your blessing so blessing can continue to be flowing. You know what I mean? And that's why I tell myself any day this channel take off, you will see the good work that this channel is going to be doing. This channel is not going to be a hub to just be a hub. This channel is going to be a hub to bless people. Go out and soar, baby. Go soar. Go soar to new heights. Whatever I can provide them, whatever I can offer them, whatever I can provide, whether the service, the goods, whatever it is, get them somewhere. Get them from point A to point B. But the first person we want to try to see if we can help, and I'm going to reach out to you guys to help, is that young lady there. So when I get her on, then I will create a video so that you guys can help her out there to bless her, and that will be the work just started. All right. So until then, family, 90 days of being a hub. We're not going to stay any longer because I know I repeat myself a lot, but sometimes there's nothing wrong with repetition because a part of life is also to repeat because even in school, teacher repeating the lesson for everybody coming in. So nothing wrong with that. So until then, walk good, have a blessed day, and thank you to all the likers, the sharers, the commenters, the well wishers, the top fans, the moderators, the silent partners, which we call the VIPs. Big shout out to you all, the subscribers who make it possible for this channel to elevate to the next level, and to everyone who helped me growing. Continue to watch the videos, watch the shorts, watch the lives, continue to support, and make sure you guys are watching the ads. And anytime you guys wish to become a member of my channel, you guys are free to do so. And if you don't want to become a member and you want to bless somebody with a membership, you guys are free to do so. I appreciate you all, but we want to try to help this young lady before the winter so that could be a surprise for her for the winter to bless her. So if you guys could do that for me, that would greatly appreciate it. I'm not in the position, but I'm in the position to use my platform to see who could come and help her. She's doing what she needs to do right now, but that would be nice if somebody could bless her. All right, so until then, walk good, have a blessed day, and stay focused, stay positive, be encouraged, and let's soar to new heights. Bye, everybody. Walk good. Bye bye.